Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen und Hallo zu einer weiteren Part Let's Play Fake Grand Order. Ich bin jetzt am Simmerfix. Und das Farmen geht hier in die nächste Runde. Wir befinden uns hier in unserem diesjährigen Christmas-Event. Zumindest wenn der Part kommt. Wahrscheinlich ist das schon 2022. Vielleicht 2023. Wir befinden uns in Nightingales Christmas Carol. Und nachdem wir hier, also wahrscheinlich wurde Let's Play Part als letztes Lostbelt 5 abgeschlossen haben. Oh Leute, sehr episch. Man sehen wir natürlich hier unseren Boy Mandry. Wir haben hier einige schöne Servants, wir haben einen furchtbaren neuen 5-Star, coole Command Codes und einen tollen Welfare hier. Und ich würde mal sagen, liebe Leute, wir schauen nun mal, wie unsere gute Nightingale hier unseren Servants Weihnachten dieses Jahr bringt. Und starten hier gleich mal mit dem neuen Event. Christmas 22, Nightingales Christmas Carol. Prologue. Broken Present. Nein! Niemand macht meine Geschenke kaputt. Macht meine Geschenke kaputt. Ihr werdet leiden. The snow falls silently, covering everything in a soft white blanket. I exhale and watch my breath transform into white mist. My hands are numb from this cold, and the freezing wind relentlessly slices through any opening I can find in my clothing. In solitude, I turn my gaze up towards the snowy grey sky. You're here again, huh? You really don't have any friends, do you? So, what do you say? Are you ready to celebrate? I tilt my head to the side, unsure how to respond. What is Christmas anyway? Normally, your not knowing wouldn't be a problem. But now that they've been chosen, you need to think long and hard about it. Anything less would just be cruel to her. Her? Who are you talking about? But before my lips could form the question, she disappeared into the whirlwind of snow. Glocken? Eine Kuh. Ein Kuhservant. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. Jingle all the way. Irgendwie so. I'm glad to see you're in good spirits, Senpai. Ja, das ist nur der Glühwein, den ich hier getrunken habe. Fu. And not just you, all of the servants seem to be in terrific mood. Oh man, there's so much to do and so little time. You know, in my home country of Japan, December is known as Shivazo and is written with the character for teacher and run. I'm told that because it's a season where mentor monks like myself tend to be running around fanatically. Oh, interesting turn of phrase. Does that mean you're going to lend a hand? Indeed, I would be happy to assist in any way I can. That said, I'm but a servant, and I doubt there's much I can do besides carry heavy objects. Hey, that's plenty. Pretty much 70% of the end of the year cleanup is just manual labor after all. Don't forget us, Da Vinci. Senpai and I would also be glad to help out. Oh, no you don't. You just stay on standby. Christmas is just around the corner, right? And I've seen enough in the database to have a pretty good idea of just how crazy Christmas at Chaldea gets. Weihnachten in der Unterwelt, Quetzmes, alles Wahnsinniges. Schauen wir mal, was uns nun erwartet. Frage ich mich, ob er jetzt Captain hier heißt. Captain also certainly seems to have a Lostbelt. Oh, Leute. Wieder unschöne Sache, Leute. Natürlich ist er Captain, aber ich denke, wir dürfen jetzt sagen, dass er niemals. Ach, Goredofl wird nicht gesagt. You two. What are you looking so giddy about? Can't you see that everyone's busy getting ready to deal with the Lostbelt? Get back to your standby position at once. This is no time to be sitting around twiddling our thumbs. Director Godlove. What about sitting around with a little piece of cake? Hast du immer noch nichts gelernt nach Sinn? Fu. Fu is taking a strong issue with the proposed course of action. You've got it all wrong. You're a little bacon thief. My snack here is all part of my emergency preparation regime. Thanks to all these bizarre little events that have been taking place on top of the already strenuous Lostbelt, my stress level are at an all-time high. And considering the toll they are found to be taking on me during my last physical before this nonsense, I don't even want to think about what my next one will be like if this keeps up. Which is why my technical advisor officially prescribes me a strict sweets quota to aid my mental health. If you don't believe me, go ahead and ask Da Vinci yourself. Suffice to say, this cake is mine alone, and before you ask, I have you know there was not a single old bribe involved. Foo? For anything under the table. Okay, but I have to ask Director Goredofl. Are you sure you're okay eating the cake? I mean, considering that there was that, well, poison cake incident. Oh yes, that. Naturally, I'm still dealing with some PTSD from the unfortunate incident. Fortunately, I was savvy step on making this cake personally, so I have complete confidence in its safety. I don't think I've ever baked with such an attentive audience before. But I'm still happy to do it, especially if it can help you overcome your cake PTSD. Only it would be a tremendous waste of magic energy. To employ a servant who is basically like a familiar. Friendly says besides combat. But considering how few hands we have to spare, as well as the need to let our staff get the rest they deserve, I'm afraid I simply had no choice but to have you attend to more menial matters. Really, it is okay, like I said. I'm happy to do it. Although, speaking of things one's happy to do, there's something I wanted to ask you about, Master. Stare at the cake. Did I not just get done telling you this cake is mine? No fair. Hey, meinen vergifteten Kuchen hast du auch weggegessen. Das war mein Überraschungskuchen. All fair in food and wine. Leute, Mann, ich liebe den Typen inzwischen. Besides, you don't look like you've ever been stressed out a day in your life. No, don't worry about that. I'll bring you some cake of your own later. What I wanted to say was, it's getting to be the time of the year, isn't it? What was it again? Alright, Christmas. Yes, it is. It's been wonderful seeing all the servants in such high spirits. Is that what you call it? It all seems like a bunch of idle frivolity to me. Some heroes this lot turned out to be. It's a little hard to take this seriously while you're holding the cake, Director. Don't be ridiculous. Everyone knows a commander's pinch for tea or coffee has nothing to do with the ability to lead. Why should cake be any different? Ja, okay, aber das ist schon irgendwie wahr, weil Da Vinci und Romani haben natürlich auch gerne mal Kaffee getrunken. Anyway, I think it's great that everyone's excited about the holidays, but there's something I found out. What, you say? We don't have a Santa. I see. And by Santa, I assume you mean one of the numerous Santa servants we've had over the years. Numerous Santas? Oh, damn it. My master's just lost all its luster. That's a sign of A-rank danger if I ever saw one. I best live up to that phoenix nickname and fly the coop while I can. That's right. Usually, by this point, we'd have a new Santa giving a magic energy for presents. Or the Santa from last year would already be on the lookout for a new one. That's true. So, now that they mentioned it, I don't think I've ever seen Nurse Ram or her friends either. Oh, die kitty servants wieder. Hey guys, I don't see Cody anywhere. Guess he made a break for it, huh? Oh well, never mind. Would you guys mind coming to the command room like right now? We've got a minish singularity on our hand that needs to be taken care part of post haste. Right on schedule, huh? You know it! Ein Lostbelt. Eine furchtbare Singularität. Oder ist dieser Christmas Event? So I've got emergency. Then I guess I better get ready for Oh! There you are! Hiya, Boudica! That voice. Huh? Here you go! Kabam! What? Huh? What's this light? Ah! Hunde-san! Was hat dieses Monster mit Boudica getan? Das muss ein furchtbares, grässliches Monster sein. Okay, so this latest singularity is right here. Where exactly? Well, that's the thing. We haven't been able to pin it down. I think it's around the year 2017, and it also looks to have weather pretty close to your average winter. I was hoping you could put on your snowsuits and go check it out pronto. But the problem is, there's something strange about it. How so? All the servants who were stationed here at the Wandering Sea are already there, or on their way. Don't worry about how they all managed to reshift for now. The point is, after they reshifted there, they all started fighting. Really? That sounds horrible. What are we gonna do now? Easy there. It's not as bad as it sounds. They might all be fighting, but they are not trying to kill each other. They've all been stopping before one spirit's core disappears, so at least at this point we are still at 0 casualties. That said, having servants fight among themselves is still really bad. Throw in all the roach servants who have been summoned here too, and we've got a recipe for our serious potential disaster. I was going to call on a center servant to help out, since they are naturally a good fit for the winter, but... They've all ray-shifted there too, haven't they? Yep. For the moment, I guess we can put out a call to all the servants who are still there, then... One moment. If I understand you correctly, a large number of patients is waiting aid. That is ray-shift destination. That voice. Nightingale! It is my duty to help the injured, wherever they may be. Very well then. Santa Nightingale! Nightingale said auch gut. Let us be on our way, Master. Nightingale? Yes, I'm Florence Nightingale. Oh, well, we already knew that. But I'm pretty sure that isn't your usual outfit. Oh, this? No, I suppose not. I'm not certain when my wardrobe change occurred. But no matter, my combat style may be different now, but I am still me. Please, pay it no mind. Wie sie setzen da. I don't understand. Isn't Santa Claus supposed to be a jolly old man? Yes, he is. Finally someone addressed the elephant in this slate room. Never mind that now though. That's just how things work around here. Anyway, now that we've got a new Santa servant, that makes things nice and simple. You're just a servant we need to help out on a mission. Everyone, get ready to ray-shift. Unfortunately, Shion and the rest of the staff have their handful with the Lostbelt situation. So I'd like you to come back, Master, up from here. Can you do that, Mesh? Yes, of course. That was my job back in Chaldea too, after all. Master, it looks like I'll be handling your existence verification this time. I wish I could accompany you myself, but I guess that's just not in the cards this time. Don't worry, I'll bring you back the best Christmas present ever. Thank you, Senpai. I can't wait. It's Christmas in my heart. Okay, Leute, den Prolog haben wir überstanden und die beste Belohnung überhaupt, außer ein heiliger Gral oder eine Nero, ein Weltherr.
Arigato. ありがとう。とても嬉しく思います。契約というのはよくわかりませんが、これであなたが私をお手伝いしてくれるのですね。では参りましょう。すべての疾病を打ち消す夜の始まりです。
So, okay, wir kennen es ja inzwischen doch schon. Nightingale schließt sich erstmal nur kurzzeitig uns an. Klar, wenn Weihnachten endet, dann verschwindet sie, aber so leicht lassen wir die Dame natürlich nicht wegkommen. Und damit beginnt unser fröhliches Abenteuer. Wir werden sicher noch Chancen haben, sie zu nutzen. Ah, was ist denn das hier für eine schöne Musik hier? Oh, die gefällt mir. So. Und dann einfach mal, weil ich irgendjemanden Server nehmen wollte, den wir sonst nicht nehmen. Nehmen wir einfach mal Camilla. Und Christmas 22 Nightingale, Christmas Carol. Section 1, Santa Claus. Ach, die Musik ist mega schön, Mann. Ist schön, Mann. Dann schauen wir mal, was hier das diesjährige Weihnachtsevent uns so bringt. Chaos, Zerstörung. Wir haben schon das furchtbarste Monster überhaupt gesehen. So als Silhouette. As I feel like this is no place for people to spend long periods of time. How is your suit working, Master? All good here. I'm afraid that's not good enough. Here, I want you to wear this ski mask, goggles, and that hat as well. You have your pocket warmers, yes? You also need some warm food. And here's a scarf to keep your neck safe from the elements too. Thanks? I can barely see you underneath all that snow here now. I see the sun is something of a worry red. But that should make a good fit for Maxi under the circumstances. Ich habe doch meine Arctic-Uniform, langt die nicht? Must I'm picking up some servants reading just ahead of your position. They don't seem to be fighting right now. Why don't you see if you're willing to talk? Sounds good. Aber ich dachte, die bekämpfen sich alle. Man, is Blizzard really picking up. Hold it, Master. I can see a faint light over there. It could be one of the 7 Smash picked up. Let's go investigate. Right on. Ooh. Oh. Hey, Santa. Do a trick or something. I'm getting bored out of my skull here. Santa does not do tricks. Her job is to fly around with a jet engine throwing presents at good little boys and girls. If a trick is what you desire, then amuse yourself. What do you think he is? Can't you see how brilliant those flames are? I hardly think lighting a candle qualifies as a brilliant flame. Okay, I know this is filthy rich coming from me, but you treat him like shit, you know that, right? Darius muss er nicht mögen. So, looks like like it was Darius the third who lit our way. What do you want, Master? In fact, what are you even doing here? Well, now, aren't you two an healthy-looking couple? You should stop burning the lamp oil or the candle wicks, and as the case may be, and return to Chaldea at once. Yeah, I guess you're right. Much as I'd love to do that, I'm afraid there's just one little problem. In that we agree. I never expected you would also be a Santa Nightingale. What do you mean? I'm Franz Nightingale, not Santa Claus. You don't care. Now hand over those Santa resources if you know what's good for you. I need him to get even more Santa power! Santa! Now I see. First you call me Santa, and now you're spouting delusions about Santa power. You're clearly suffering from derangement. Fortunately, I have an impulsor full of sedative right here with me. But I will need your order to help administrate them, Master. Seeing as they are all soldiers, I doubt I will be able to treat them without first subduing them in combat. I guess we're doing this then. Indeed, we are. Now to battle. Okay, aber Leute, dann schauen wir doch mal hier, ob wir den hier, weiß ich nicht, die Kraft von Weihnachten zeigen können. Ich weiß es nicht. Was ist schon wieder Santa Power? Ist das schon wieder so geheimer Antrieb, Mann? Ach, liebe Leute, nicht fragen, draufhauen. So, jetzt ärgert es mich fast. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass wir so früh schon Nightingale bekommen, aber ganz schön. War jetzt ein ziemlich kurzer Prolog, dass wir sie gleich hier bekommen haben. Und, oh, Talta. Ah, ein Darius. Kenne ich gar nicht. Oh, cool. Cool sieht sein Kostüm aus. So, und ich habe uns einfach mal derbe Camilla genommen. Oh, Leute, Mann, es ist ja wieder... ich bin ein bisschen traurig, liebe Leute, weil ich habe jetzt hier Lostbelt 4 und Lostbelt 5 so 3 Monaten durchgespielt. Und da bin ich fast ein bisschen traurig, dass wir jetzt nur wieder sowas haben. Weil, ja... Ich fand die vorherigen Kämpfe fand ich doch eigentlich ganz cool. So. Und los geht's. Cruise Camilla! Ich wollte irgendeinen Servant nehmen, den wir sonst nicht nehmen. Und ich habe immer noch nicht so viele AoE-Servants, ist mir aufgefallen. Also außer die, wie gesagt, Space ist schon Gill, aber das ist ja... Der wird halt zu langweilig. Ja, decent Damage. Oh, seht ihr das? 15% Refund. Oh, Camilla. Hör auf, so brutal zu loopen, Mädel. Oh. Oder Demon Heart, was immer mehr. Da wir jetzt wissen, was dieses Santa Power ist und wieso Darius auf einmal zu einer Kerze wurde. Ja, no more cat needles. They sting like crazy. No, they don't. You only think they do. You think I don't know my own pain receptors? Those sedatives are meant for soldiers. You felt nothing. What do you think those soldiers are gonna do gonna feel when you pump them full of those things? A world of pain, that's what. I haven't thought of it like that before. Well now. It would seem the fog clouding our mind has cleared up considerably. Jean-Claus. Jean-Claus. Perhaps those ampoules contain just the medicine you needed after all. I told you were sick. What in the world is going on? A fair question. Very well then, allow me to explain why little Miss String Maiden continues crying over her shots. Yeah, I'm not crying. You're crying. Don't look at me, dumbass. First, let me tell you where we are. This place is known as Santa Island. Yes, Santa Island. Santa Island, ist es der Ursprung von allen Santa Servants? Das ist das heilige Land? Ist dort etwa Paderu? Wo ist bitte meine Umu? Now, where have I heard that name before? Hey, don't look at me, I had nothing to do with this. To be perfectly blunt, the Weeping Dragon Maiden there was brainwashed. I was only here because I found her amusing to watch. Did you say brainwashed? Then, all these fights to their death taking place here are a result of this brainwashing? No. The term brainwashing may sound alarming, but its effects are minimal. All it does is make the brainwashee fervently believe that they must become Santa, or that they already are Santa. Nothing more. That sounds pretty bad to me. I say. Hell, I've already got a Lily version of me running around as a Santa. So why do I gotta get wrapped up in this Santa bullshit too? Be patient, we only just got here. How did things come to this in the first place? I'm afraid I do not know that either. I've forgotten everything I knew about the crucial aspect. I don't remember a damn thing either, actually. There might be one thing. I think I remembered meeting someone before this went down. Someone like... How can I put this? Some insufferably bright, cheery sort, kinda my opposite, really. Yes, it seemed like someone who my whole bloodline has some really bad history with. There was something about their very existence that made me want to just pinch her checks and keep twisting them farther than you should go. So yeah, someone like that. I think I might have an idea of who you're talking about. Really? Those are the only fans I've got? You know, Leute, wir haben alle Apocrypha gesehen, wir wissen es. Anyway, whoever the bastard is that brainwashed me, just point me in that direction so I can roast their ass. Ich war's nicht, Schalter. Hau mich nicht. John Alter? There are no hostile entities nearby, so I don't think you need to be too close to Master. What was that? Who cares? It's not like I'm gonna eat him alive or something. Also noch nicht. You aren't? Of course not! The hell do you think I am? Die Drachenhexe? A man-eater. Hey, do you ever freaking shut up? This is exactly what I hate about Santas. They all suck. Absolutely. Oh. Wait, what? Indeed, I couldn't agree more. Sneaking into houses in the dead of a night and giving children their so-called candy in form of surgery lumps. By increasing tooth decay, he's doing the devil's own work. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, come on, you're technically a Santa yourself now, right? Huh? You think I'm Santa Claus? You know, Master told me something similar, but I just don't see it. What makes you think I'm Santa? I'm just a nurse making house calls in a slightly reddish outfit. Oh yeah? Then what about there's Christmassy bells on your nursing kit? Oh, süß. Oh, when did those get there? I didn't even notice. My point is, if they are there now, there's gotta be a reason for it. Regardless whether you accept the truth about your Santa status or not. Santa Island is still around with servants who all claim to be the one true Santa. So as long as you have those Santa quiz bells, you're going to enter per target. Oh well. If Santa Claus wants to stop giving children cavities in order to come after me, jetzt setzt ja wieder Gatling nach. I would be more than happy to face him and bring the account for his crimes. Oh boy. What are we going to do about this, Master? I'm not sure how we can get them to the same page about Santa Claus when their conception of him is so different from ours. And if we play our cards poorly, we could end up dramatically demorating here. Why don't we wait and see how this plays out for the time being? Besides, I'd hate to lose one of the few servants who takes their duty seriously. Good point. If we mess this up, Gordy, the first in the line to be the next Santa. Leute, Mann, ich weiß, wie ich als nächstes Welt haben will. What are you gonna bring me for Christmas, Gordy Klaus? Nothing! The only thing I could even gift you for the holidays is handmade stolen fruit bread. Oh wow, I didn't know you made stolen. Lecker Christstollen. Well, of course, it's a German Christmas tradition after all. Ich mache leider keinen Stollen, nicht mal nur Kekse, die übrigens sehr gut sind. Hoffe ich. Also mir schmecken sie. Okay, I figured out where the next group of 7 is. It looks like they're already fighting, so I better hurry if you want to stop them. Come on, Nightingale. Very well. I'm glad to see we both wish to see the swift end and meaningless conflict. Nightingale away. Nightingale away. What? She nearly bought us over, although there's something off about her. I have no doubt that she's got a Santa Claus traits, but it feels like she is still missing something. Like what? If I knew what it was, I would not have said it. This bears further observation. Come, Larma Mark II, after them! Hey! What about me? Don't leave me behind, damn it! Ach, du hast doch Darius, die Kerze. Huh? What's with the thump? You want me to get you on your elephant? Oh yeah, that sounds awesome. Come on, let's go already. Oh, Darius hat eine Freundin. Okay, liebe Leute, und nun beginnt, ich denke, erst der Spaß, liebe Leute. Schön. Eine 10, für die ich übrigens schon 50.000 Friendpoints herausgegeben habe und keine bekommen hat, weil 50.000 Friendpoints bedeutet ja nichts. Und jetzt beginnt der Spaß, oder? Ist es soweit? Komm, sag's mir. Also, liebe Leute, wir haben hier unseren Shop, klar, und natürlich haben wir unsere Lotterie. Da ist die Lotterie, genau. Und ja, liebe Leute, 14.000 Boxen wurden bis jetzt gemacht. Ach, das ist ja bis jetzt gar nichts. Wir werden jetzt hier weitermachen. Und dann würde ich mal sagen, schauen wir, was uns hier so Schönes erwartet. Aber jetzt werde ich erstmal ausgehen, ein bisschen farmen. Und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal wieder mit Let's Play Fake und Order. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein, auf Wiedersehen.